What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. Yesterday, I was online when I got a video shared by our brother over at Fawcett Media, and he had a video saying Kevin Samuels was honored at the BET Awards and Guess Who's Mad. Now, we know the brother's still on my Guess Who's Mad title, but he's a good brother. Go ahead and check him out over there. And I went and I looked at the BET Awards, and I guess at some point they were honoring people who passed this year. Kevin Samuels was remembered at the awards. Now, why is this important? I know what you guys are going to say. Well, it's good that they're recognizing his contribution to the black culture, to black issues, changing people's lives, and all of that is true. But I want to bring up a colleague of mine's in this business, Mr. Al Grease. Now, why is Mr. Al Grease important? Al Grease is important because he is the Morehouse graduate and excellent filmmaker of the documentary Frustrated, Black Men Going to Brazil. Now, Frustrated has come out in 3 different portions. There's Frustrated 1, 2, and 3, but the first one met the acclaim amongst the black male community like never before. It was like wildfire. It was so bad that brothers was stealing the documentary and re-uploading it. But let me talk about this real quick because this is important, because Al Grease tried to get his documentary aired on BET in female media. And well, why is this important? Because BET told him no. BET said, listen, brother, we like what you have, but our female audience is going to be upset with you talking about black men going to Brazil. This is what he told me. So we do not want to piss off our fan base by posting this up on our platform. Now, let's go to BET, who is now owned by Viacom. They own MTV, VH1, I believe, things like that, certain other networks. BET has a demographic, guys. That demographic is black women. And there is nobody who vilified black women, according to them, than Kevin Samuels. Kevin Samuels, he did what Brother David Carroll would say. He held the mirror to the face of black dysfunctionality in America. In his early years, black men, and then in his later years, black women. And who honored Kevin Samuels? BET. At the BET Awards, full of black women, catered to black women. The response in the crowd was enormous, from what I heard. And what am I trying to say? BET has admitted that Kevin Samuels was right, because Kevin Samuels should never be recognized on a platform that is catered towards women. Never. But BET said he's so big, and what he meant to the culture means so much, we ain't got no choice but to recognize him. And what makes it even interesting is Kevin Samuels was a YouTuber, recognized on the same day that Diddy was recognized for a Lifetime Achievement Award for many years. But Kevin Samuels' impact put him still on the same stage as Diddy, as the others in the crowd, the actresses, the actors, everybody in black America. And it's black culture's admission of guilt. We have been wrong. You won't say it, but we know what it is. And what does that teach me? Now, let me just say this, because people think here on the channel I am somewhat against black women or against the sisters or whatever. Now, let me just tell you this. If there's anybody that's supporting women, it has been me. Okay? I want black women to have all that any other group of women has. I don't have no problem with that. I think that the problem that you have with me is that I want black men to also have what everybody else has. That's the big issue here. That's the issue in the black community right now. We are a community that wants black women to have and black men to go without. That's the issue. See, I want black women to have, but I also want black men to have, because when black men have, women have even more. Let me kind of get back to this. If you are a productive man, you're going to make your impact no matter what, and people have to recognize you. It is not without fault. The black community needs more productive men who are going to live on what they do and not what they talk about. And they have to recognize you, because we need men to do what men are supposed to do. That's it. And we are complaining, and some of us are crying. But what are we doing by doing? I remember when I met Kevin in 2017. At the time, he was 52. He could have given up on life. Many people before that age have. But the impact and the zeal to want to be somebody as a middle-aged man made him get up every day to change in his idea, the talking points in Black America, how we see one another, to change how men think, to change how women think. He worked every day. Every time I talked to him, I gotta run. But he could not be denied. Black men have to compete to the point where you don't want to be denied. And when the truth stands on its own, even your adversaries got to admit it. And I don't consider black women to be our adversary at all. I look at these as disagreements within the family, because you got to realize that these are our people. Even if they have issues, these are still our people. We only got one community here, only one. But men need to put in the work every day. You can change it by yourself. Who cares if the women are against what you're talking about? They cannot stop you from gathering other men around, and that is what Kevin did. Kevin captivated men. He worked good with men, professional men. He catalyzed men to be better, to work with communities, to do trade amongst talent. See, that's what's needed, and everybody has to fall before that. Because even the women want to see men come together. And BET is admission to that. It's a staunch admission of that. That a lot of black media, a lot of black femininities, talking points and stuff, they've been wrong. They've been wrong about us and how they see them towards themselves in the community. Every community works where if you don't have men that are producing your community and your men are producing less than your women, your community is in trouble. Every developing nation in the world, their men are producing more than their women. It don't make the women bad. Don't make them less. Every developed nation, your men have to be working longer hours. They have to be more productive. You want to empower your men to do more for you. That's how you get stuff working out. And that's all Kevin's message was about. Guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I appreciate for all that you do. Subscribe, hit the bell. Check out the first comment at the top. And as you know, the buffoonery remains an all-time high. I'm out.